but it's a different.
If you will excuse me for just one moment.
But it's a different.
How do I look? You look like...
place where the bad guy lives, where the Falcon gonna have his home. So they did a lot of scouting and just couldn't find the perfect building in New York. So we decided to just design one and build it primarily in the computer. Like for instance, in this example right here, we were actually able to use a real building that we shot in New York for the lowest half, just this first story here, and then all the rest was digitally extended. We at ImageWorks had just completed the film Spider-Man, so it was a perfect opportunity to leverage off some of the work because they had just finished building 21 buildings that were all computer generated that Spider-Man could swing between, and so we were able to use some of their techniques of making complicated repetitious surfaces and some of their texturing techniques, and even an air conditioning unit or two was actually
making this final product here. This is the original background image. It's just Marlowe. This is one pass. There's several different passes of Marlowe to get specular highlights and sort of the sheen with the wet look. This is like the specular highlights as the water that ripples out from Marlowe and drops in it. This is Marlowe's reflection on the surface of the water. Here's one of the passes used for the drops that she shakes off her body. The water itself has 10 layers, 3 more for the drops. The Falcon comes in and changes the water lighting, changes the drops lighting. So it's like a lot of interaction. Did you really think
the spider cam system we're using is just amazing? We have camera rigs off of buildings and stuff
involved in the planning of all the visual effects shots because we had to find a way to basically obtain the photography for the flying sequences.
The spider cam system we're using is just amazing. We have camera rigs off of buildings in Central Park that go all the way across Central Park, 50 stories high, to cranes out in the middle of the park. Just amazing. And then get some of the most breathtaking shots. Trump Tower is 55 stories. We actually have cranes go over the edge and drop cameras down.
There's a gentleman whose name is Earl Wiggins who has a company called Spider Cam. So to get those background plates, we hired Earl Wiggins and his team. They worked with all the appropriate safety harnesses, and they created an incredibly safe environment.
That camera is guided by a computer. We have the ability to operate the camera, to pan and to tilt it.
But it's interesting, until you actually put through an airplane into it, a Falcon, the character into it, you really don't know the power of those shots.
If something kicks off, it'll be the winches, and all they'll do is...
Experience it with the creation of.
The truth is that there are so many joyful moments that you experience with the creation of the movie.